So, I was playing this song one time in this acoustic setting, and forgive me if you've heard this story before, but bears repeating it. I was playing this song in Santa Cruz, California, and there was a very old woman in the audience, not like our age, like, even older, but, somebody brought their grandmother to the show, like, probably 80-something. Anyway, I never listen to anybody when they are shouting things during a song, because usually if you're shouting things during a song, you don't realize that I usually can't hear you because I'm playing. So that usually means that you're slightly unhinged. And therefore, whatever it is that you're shouting at me is probably not really going to make any sense. Or make a great deal of sense, actually, when I think about it. Because, like, one time I was in San Francisco, and we were playing at the Fillmore, pretty big place. It was very loud, and somebody was shouting something emphatically at me. And so I decided to lean out to the audience during a guitar solo, and very clearly this guy yells at me, "Anal probe!" Been waiting all night to get my attention. So anyway, there's this old lady, and she's shouting at me, and I thought, it's somebody's grandmother. How bad could it be? So gets to the guitar solo, I lean down to her, and she says very clearly and distinctly, "Play the song about the whore." It's a longer version where I tell that story in Germany. And a lot of times in Germany, since everybody speaks such good English, I can spend quite a bit of time talking to the audience. Not like tonight, but I figured they'd understand that story. And so I told the story, and I got to that punchline there, and it was quiet, like crickets. And I'm like, man, I've totally offended them. Apparently whore translates to like a very politically incorrect word. Even more politically incorrect. And it is a very politically correct country, so I figured they say sex worker here, and it's probably really improper to make fun of people's occupations. Probably if I worked for a government ministry, I'd be fired or something like that, or have to go to some sort of sensitivity training. We keep playing. My mind's spinning, wheels are spinning, and I think, man, this is... that can't be the case. It's got to be something else. It's got to be something more, like, cultural, Oh, I get it. There's probably a lot of songs about whores in Germany. That's probably what it is. And so they're like, "Oh, I'm so bored. A song about the whore, another song about the whore." So that was my next solution that I invented in my head. And then we kept playing. It was a very long song. It was a very long guitar solo, apparently, because then I decided that, no, in fact, they have a lot of songs about whores, but they're kind of revered. It's kind of part of the folk culture. And in fact, they sing these songs like on, special occasions, like in the Christmas markets. Stuff like that. They sing songs about whores at Christmas. And in fact, they have the children's choirs sing these traditional German folk songs about whores at Christmas. Which then... And it's because they then elect the most beloved grandmother in the village as the Christmas whore. And they sing these songs to her and stuff. So, skip forward. This is a Quentin Tarantino movie. I've had 3 locations so far. I'm starting on my 4th, okay? Then I'm in Denmark 2 weeks later. Another place where I can talk a lot on stage in Europe, even though they don't necessarily speak English great, but I can. So I started explaining the story, and halfway through it, a very smart Dane, they're always smart and pragmatic, the Danes, and he just says, "Germans have no humor." And he solved the whole problem for me there, apparently. So, does anybody know Occam's razor? Yeah. Yes, okay. The principle of Occam. Yes, okay, so Occam's razor would have said that, yes, Occam's razor, the Germans have no humor. That was the solution with the least number of new assumptions is the true assumption. So therefore, Germans have no humor. So anyway, this song is called "Eurotrash Girl" that she wanted me to play. Back to our first scene, okay? All the way back, like a Quentin Tarantino movie. And I asked the beloved grandmother in the audience, and I said, what song about a whore? Which song do you mean about a whore? She said, the European whore. I'm going to try to play this, though, in the waltz style that we did. Well, I've been up to Paris, and I slept in the park. Went down to Barcelona, someone broke in my car. Yeah, I searched the world over for my angel in black. Yeah, I searched the world over for a Eurotrash girl. Took the train down to Athens, and I bathed in a fountain. Some Swiss junkie in Turin ripped me off for my cash. Yeah, I searched the world over for my angel in black. Yeah, I searched the world over for a Eurotrash girl. This ARS on the metro shook me down for a bride. On my knees for the sergeant when my passport arrived. Yeah, I searched the world over for my angel in black. Yeah, I searched the world over for a Eurotrash girl. Eurotrash girl, Eurotrash girl, Eurotrash girl, Eurotrash girl. Called my mom from a payphone, said I'm down to my last. She said, I sent you to college, now go call your dad. And the waitress that he married, well, she hung up the phone. You know she never did like me, but I can stand on my own. Sold my plasma in Amsterdam, spent it all in one night, buying drinks at the milk veg for a soldier in drag. Yeah, I searched the world over for my angel in black. Yeah, I searched the world over for a Eurotrash girl. Eurotrash girl, Eurotrash girl, Eurotrash girl, Eurotrash girl. Yeah, I searched the world over for my angel in black. Yeah, I searched the world over for a Eurotrash girl. got a tattoo in Berlin and a case of the good crabs, a rose and a dagger on the palm of my hand. Yeah, I searched the world over for my angel in black. Yeah, I searched the world over for a Euro trash girl. 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 Yeah, I searched the world over for my angel in black. Yeah, I searched the world over for a Euro trash girl.